speaking of the Lakers and LeBron, broke Kareem's scoring record last night, and they decided to make a point to not only stop the game in the middle of the third quarter with 10 seconds left. Like, they couldn't even let the quarter finish. They had to stop it right then and there. Couldn't let 10 seconds go by. They had to do it right there. Had a whole freaking impromptu ceremony, basically. Like, as if the freaking Pope was coming to town in the middle of the game with 10 seconds left in the quarter. What are your guys... like you don't guys.
Next topic.
You don't think that's a little ridiculous though? Like the I don't know. It seemed a little grandiose for me. I mean, I turned the game on to see him break it because it's NBA history. Whether I like him or not, I want to see NBA history. So I turned the game on. I'm watching, and he breaks it. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. Wonder how long they're gonna give him. Like, I figured it's just gonna be like a quick little like a Derek Jeter, take the cap off, curtain call type crap. It was not that. And once I saw them freaking, I don't know if they literally rolled a stage out, but they might as well have rolled a freaking stage out in the middle of the third quarter. I was like, okay, I'm not watching this. I'm going to bed because it was like 11:30 at night. Just a quick opinion from you guys. Do you guys am I the only one that thought that was ridiculous? Am I blowing this out of proportion?
I tend to agree with you. I mean, in the middle of the third quarter.
Right.
Well, not the middle. I mean, 10 seconds left. It's ridiculous that it took so long for that whole thing to go down. But I guess to me the biggest thing is consistency, and they did the same thing you said with
Right.
Kareem.
Yeah.
So I guess it's fine. I think it kind of. I guess it should, but it draws attention away from
the game.
No, the game.
Yeah.
It's a game.
Which I get.
Finished.
I get that.
Ultimately, you got to win games to get to the ultimate, the title. You want to win a title.
Right. It just, I don't know. It seemed weird. But like you said, I looked back. I went back and looked because I was curious. I was like, is this normal? Like, am I being too harsh? Because I wanted to know if I was being too harsh. So I went back and looked, and they did do something very similar when Kareem broke Wilt's scoring record. I doubt they did it when Wilt broke the record because, there were maybe 12 people in the stands back then. But when Kareem broke the record, they did have, stop the game in the middle of it, had a bunch of, people come onto the court, had, a congratulatory thing. So it is consistent. I'll give them that. It's a huge moment. I'll give them that. Most people never thought this would ever happen. A lot of people never thought that Kareem's record would ever get broken. So I understand it's a big moment. I just feel like even if they wait till the end of the third quarter, when you're that close, just wait 10 seconds, I guess. I don't know. Joe, you got anything to add to that?
As a Laker fan, I mean, hey, we could have let the 10 seconds at least run out, but I'm kind of with you guys. It does really delay the game. I mean, even when Steph beat the three-point record.
It wasn't that long.
Right? It wasn't in the middle of the game.
Right.
When him and Ray Allen took that picture and Reggie Miller with the jerk.
Yeah.
It does take forever. Now, if it's the last 10 seconds of the fourth quarter, fine, the game's over by that point. But, yeah, it was
a close game. It was a close game, too.
Yeah, so I mean, it was a little ridiculous. So you're not too crazy of a take, but
okay.
I mean, considering no one ever thought that record was getting broken,
right.
you kind of gotta. Even the NBA is gonna make sure they make that a big deal, and now he's gonna be. I mean, he's been the face, but now they're gonna hang their hat on that guy a lot after his career's done. So I felt like it was more of a celebrate him as well as just kind of pause and make sure the entire world can see what just happened to make it a bigger deal. So,
yeah.
Hey, we could have went without it. Kobe wouldn't have taken that much.
Kobe wouldn't have done that.
Them get the fucking game over with.
Kobe wouldn't have done that. That's for sure.